Greetings, fellow humans of the YouTube viewing variety. Hope you're all well in this current lockdown. Those of you that are still locked down, I know a lot of you will have gone back to work by now. Some of us, the industries we work in, are still well and truly closed for business. So that means I've still got time to work on the cars. Auto Addicts. So what have we got in store for this one? Well, this is a bit of a bits video really. Little jobs on most of the vehicles. So yeah, let's start off with something for the Corvette. And that, my lovely people, is this little lot. We have two sets of undercar LEDs and a trick set of speakers, 6x9s. The MDF they're mounted on is because they won't fit on the standard Corvette speaker panels, so I've had to make some. But yeah, so let's get this little lot wired up and show you sort of what I'm planning. Well, hopefully you can sort of see what I'm aiming at. It's not ideal, but you can see the one that's flashing fast in the middle there. That will be going in the engine bay. And that one is controlled by a little remote control. The one slowly changing colour around the outside will go underneath the car to light up, sort of, underglow like the old neons, bring back neons, and that is controlled via Bluetooth on the phone. And finally, to the best of my knowledge, they don't flash, but the speakers in the rear light up, or almost. That one LED appears to have failed, but oh, actually there's it's one LED failed. I'll have to look into that, but yeah, they light up. I'll wire them in so they light up when the radio's on, and they're not on all the time. So yeah, what I want to do now is just show you something else. So what I want to show you is people worry about all this sort of stuff, but and they start whacking 5 and 15 amp fuses and things in these, but with two sets of 4 LED strips going, plus the LEDs and the speakers, what I'm actually pulling is between 12 and 18 milliamps, that is. So yeah, let me just put them on. So I'll just put them on a constant so you can see the ones underneath the car are the blue, in the engine bay is the red, and obviously the speakers. And without them flashing, just shy of 12 milliamps. 12 milliamps. Not 15 amps, not 5 amps, 12 milliamps. And as you saw, even when they're flashing away and doing all the dancing and strobes and all the rest of it, you're still less than 20 milliamps. So these things are incredibly safe to put on your car. You just want a little small fuse in case anything shorts out, just to protect the rest of the car. But yeah, so these are going under the Corvette and in the Corvette. Well, it's just not quite dark yet, but it's dark enough for get a bit of a better view. So the red is the engine bay, which is on this remote, and we can change to green, blue, white, I think they're supposed to be orange, yellow, lighter blue, purpley colour, flashing, faster flashing, slow, rather slow. Isn't that groovy? I'll do that. Like this, must speed it up. Yeah, that one speeds it up. That one slows it down. So let's speed it up. So that's that one. The other one, I'm not sure, I might well cut you off while I try and do it, but I'll have a go. There we go, so I made that a sort of fast rainbow strobe. So let's get it from a slightly different angle. There's the speakers, complete with one LED not working, which I haven't looked into yet. But there we go, so that's the sort of theory. The outside one, that's the fast one, will be under the car, and the one in the middle that's slowly changing colour will be in the engine bay. So yeah, and obviously they'll be in the back of the car. So that is the theory. So all I've got to do now is actually put them underneath the car. Job for another day, because it's nearly dark. So here we go. I've never used this machine before, but we'll give it a go. A Bizzle cleaner. So we'll see how it does with these mats. So first things first, I've filled it up with warm water. I'll put the solution in the back. So we will put the heater on. See what happens. Now with a little attachment we'll see how this does. Moisture coming out of there is all horrible and dirty, so I'll carry on doing this and wait till it starts coming out clean. So you can clearly see nice clean white foam coming up there, and here even after a few washes you can see this is still quite brown and dirty coming up from here. So even after hoovering, this was remarkably grubby. So we will keep going until it's all clean. So with them both sort of, well, the passenger side obviously came up nice, the driver's side's a little bit grubby, but I think it's about as clean as I'm realistically going to get it. So leave them outside now in the sun and the air to dry off and see what they look like. Next job. So today's Land Rover lockdown jobs. The handbrake seems to be rubbing a little bit, so that needs adjusting. While I said I was going to leave the belts until the cam belt was done, due to the whole lockdown thing, the cam belt's probably going to have to wait for a month or two, and I'm getting fed up with the squealing, so I shall do that. And then we're going to clean the inside. Now I've got the wet vac carpet cleaner thing. We'll give the inside a clean and probably get the steam cleaner on the plastics and try and get it inside all nice. But first job, handbrake. So there is the handbrake adjuster, or the coarse one, and that is as loose as it will go. Twist to either direction and the handbrake tightens up. This linkage appears to be nice and loose, and actually I believe this is new anyway. So I'm not actually sure. I think I'll just have to keep an eye on that. But in other news, obviously all this is all nice and black now, so that's all good. Slight leak from the transmission there. Looks like it's coming from that drain plug up there, so we'll deal with that when I change the transmission fluid. But the handbrake, so I'll just have to keep an eye on. But yeah, so oh well, not a lot I can do with that for now. So next job, the belts. Well, first things first. Obviously you can see the belts are past their best, which obviously makes me believe if these are like this, chances are the cam belt is past its best as well. But as I said, that'll have to wait. But you can see, certainly on that cog down there, hopefully you can see if it focuses, how sort of shiny and smooth that is there where the belt's been slipping. I don't know if you can see on that one or not, but again, same thing there. So once I've got the belts off, I think I'll just scuff them up a little bit. Yeah, so let's get the belts off. So we can now see with the belts off, it's actually quite smooth in a lot of places, so yeah, they've definitely been slipping a fair bit. So I think it's time just to rough those surfaces up a little bit before I put the new belts on. Right, so the alternator belt's on, that's the easy one. This one is a bit harder, but there is a little square bit there that will fit the bar in and allow me to pull that right up. But so I can then hopefully hook that on. Now if that will show. God, leave that right up. That is still tight. Oh dear. Right. Oh dear. Right. We'll come back to it when I manage to do it. And we're on. I had to remove that bolt completely just to get a little bit more movement. No, we're not going to focus. Focus. No, anyway, it's on. So now get the bolts back in, get a bit of tension on them, and see if we stop the squeak. So with a lot of faffing about, they're on. So yeah, let's start it up and see if they squeak. Oh, there we go. We're not squeaking, but quick tell, put it on hard lock, see if it squeals, which it always has done. Nope, you hear the power steering pump working, but no squealing. See, hard lock. Good. Another job off the list. So we're on to the interior. Now what I want to try and do, this little steam cleaner thing, is see about some of the plastics, and I'll try and see if I can clean this roof lining, but I shall do it back here out of the way just in case it all goes tits up. But just wait for it to heat up and then we'll give it a go. So a few of the more stubborn areas we're giving a bit of a blast with this. That's some of the hard to reach areas. But we'll keep going with this for a little while. Get the worst of it off. Then we can go over it with some proper cleaner and see how it comes out. But things like up here, this sun visor, and oh, look at that, that's terrible. So we'll give all this a bit of a clean up and see how it comes out. So you can see it's a bit of a long-winded process, but if you know. But you can see how well that's cleaning up. So a little bit longer of this and then we'll move on to the wet vac. Well, we've run out of steam, so I need to leave that a few minutes before I can refill it. So might as well get started on the wet vac. Let's go and fill that up. Well, I think I'm going to end the video here for part one. I'm going to split this one into two parts. Oh, it's a little Morris Minor convertible, very nice. Not that you couldn't see that, but anyway, I'm going to split this in half. Otherwise the video is going to end up too long. So, usual thing, if you like what you've seen, you can find anything I've used in this previous videos or future videos in my Amazon affiliates. Please check the link out in the description below. And yeah, come back for part two, where I will finish off the cleaning of the inside of the Land Rover and sort out the back brakes. Not hugely entertaining, I suppose, but if you're interested in the back brakes of a Series 1 Land Rover Defender 200 TDI 5-door, then that video is for you. So yeah, other than that, all that's left to be said is thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, which I know 95% of the people watching this haven't, then please do. Please like, subscribe. You'll obviously be informed if you hit the little bell icon when my next load of drivel is out, so you can watch it and laugh at me. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Part 2 coming soon. Ta-da!